Good morning, gamers. So, I've taken it upon myself to start a new type of video series on my channel where I want to commentate over some invasions that I do. Now, I got this idea from iamamish and Jeenine. I've been watching a lot of Jeenine as well. These are very good Dark Souls players, and I really wanted to see how well I could fare in this field, and I wanted to improve my gameplay, and so as suggested by Amish, is that if you watch back your videos, you can really see what you could have done better and where you could have, made mistakes and improved in certain areas. And so here I just invaded a host and his friend. I threw a little firebomb at him. He tries to parry that one. Doesn't work in this game. So I walk out here. I've got my shield up, see if they're going to swing at it, see what they're going to do, try to get a setup parry, see what I can get away with. And he takes the bait right there. I wager that he would swing after I did. He does. And here I'm just gonna get a wake up, catch him, he's dead. And now it's just on to the host, our good old friend. Grass Crest Shield, Great Scythe, really, normal setup, I guess. Oh, no, not normal, but he's got stuff that's from this area. Nothing too strange. And so here I'm gonna just push him with the shield, see what he does. He swings twice. It's good to note. And then I guess because of the crab behind him, he was very, scared of his presence. Didn't swing twice, missed the parry, and I would just chase him down a little bit more. He's got the panic rolls going. If I had something faster in my offhand, we could have maybe done something better, but he switches out to the Irithil low meta sword. I try to kick him here. And I would just chase him down. There goes his shield. Give me that ass. And he's dead. And then good old friend Crab coming in to celebrate. And we're done. And so one thing for these invasions that I've noticed, just as I was playing, is that I've never used the bundles that often. Although they add an incredible amount of DPS increase because the Drakelet has innate lightning damage, it really adds a lot more to this weapon because you already have the lightning damage there to bypass the flat defenses, and everything you add afterwards is pretty much not true damage, but it almost doubles the amount you swing for, because most of these you'll see that I swing for about 104 to 115, maybe some 140s every now and then if they have really weak armor. And here I cut down that bridge earlier, as you saw in the clip, and I was looking for the host. I wagered that he was back here, which he wasn't. And so then when I came down here to check for him and I didn't find him, I found myself stuck here, and so I had to put on the obscure wing wait for the host and his phantoms to come by. And now I'm waiting for an ambush here. There goes the host, wait for the blues, and the jig is up. They sunk. Now I'm not really panicking right here because I know that I'm a twink. I've got a lot of stuff going my way. That guy's hitting me with 2 wet noodles, not really doing much damage. Our other friend did panic and died because of it, and here we go. This one panics as well, and off he goes. And now we get to chase our young friend Hillary over here down this broken bridge. Try to go for the plunging attack. He's a slippery fox. And there he goes. I heal, you heal, we all heal. Now come here. Now one thing I also didn't make use of is the cestus in this case, where it can really complement a greatsword to just walk up and hit him with the L1 from the cestus, really get them panic rolling, try to get a roll catch on, because that thing is really fast, and it also can enforce a 50-50 because they don't know if you're going to parry or not. So here we go, we're just trading R1s. Greatsword playstyle. I whiff the air, you whiff the air. One of these days we won't whiff the air. And now I'm just going to try to trade with him because I know that I've got more poise. I'm stacking all the rings. I've got all the advantages. And I just roll catch him a little bit. Didn't want to swing and waste all of my stamina there, so I try to regain some. But I don't have a Chloranthy ring on here, so I can't be as aggressive as I would like to be. And down he goes. Get him with the good old ledge trap tech. And I'll chase him down, just so he's not so lonely. Alright, and there I hear a lightning arrow or lightning something miracle cast towards this direction. So I follow the noise, and I see that got a good old Ornstein cosplay. Remember when Ornstein used the Black Knight Great Axe? There he is, L1 pumping, so I give him a firm thrust to the dong. And you might have noticed the tactical switch to the parry shield. One thing that I'm relatively proficient at doing is that parrying the fair and fun swords. Now they're like, oh, this guy just got lucky, he only hit me once, so no, don't even worry about it. And then they try it again. You know, spaghetti that one a little bit. But I'll get him right here. But his friend hit me with that damned spin to win, and the stun that implies on, or the applies on you, is insanely high because it needs to get that second swing off that's super slow. And there I biffed that hit, but it's okay. They don't understand that I'm a parry god. Hit him with that one more time. And if seeing someone parry this thing 4 times isn't enough for you, and you still want to dance on them, you should really reconsider your choices. And there he doesn't understand what a Lloyd's is. Takes the backstab and a couple of throw knives to the dorsal fins. And here I invaded a lone mage host. I just let him clear out the PvP so we can have a nice duel in this hallway. See if I can teach him anything. And there he goes. PvE is dead. Give him a good old wave. Initiate our combat. Gives me the point down. How respectful. And now let the battle commence. So I'm just dodging his blue juice. I trade. Roll catch on the 3rd hit because he rolls sideways. Try to roll catch him again. Some more blue juice, nothing to worry about. And now I wanted him to heal right here. I wasn't just scumming this guy. But he was seeing red. He did not want anything to do with healing. Confident in his abilities, maybe. And here is probably the saddest moment of every single clip, is where I missed the incredible parry. It would have been so sick. But alas, it was not meant to be. I missed 1 parry, missed 2 parries, and then whiff a 3rd one. A display of skill. And there goes 1 whiff soul greatsword, 2 whiff soul greatswords, and give me the rear. And off he goes. Roll catch. Give him the good old bow, let him know that this is Dark Souls. And here I noticed that most of the PvE is dead, except for the army of skeletons I summoned in. Thank goodness I brought my Necronomicon. And now we gotta go help our friend Dank Souls 420, who's getting pummeled in the corner. So at this point I have no idea how many phantoms there are, what's going on, but if there's a second invader here, it means we have a dried finger situation, so I'm assuming up to 4. And here we go, take a look, and we see that it is indeed a gank, or just some people messing around. And here I thought I had my Cestus out, but I was two-handing my Drake Blood, and so I get backstabbed. Although I think I would have gotten backstabbed going for the parry attempt anyway. And now I'm going to hit him with the good old ladder PvP trick, see if they can do anything about this. And clearly they've never seen this technique before, they are frightened and don't know what to do about it. So as I upskirt all of them, I can only wonder what they're thinking, what they're planning to do. If they chase me down here, I will punch them in the ankles and knock them down. And then he gets too intimidated by the thought of that and he commits suicide. Rest in peace. Feels bad, man. Now this next guy has an ingenious idea. Throw some knives my way and then fall off and leave his host to die. So now with some chase on the host, give him a good kick to the forehead. Go for the plunging attack one more time, see if I can get this one. Wasn't meant to be. Dodge that shit. And predict the R1 out of hit stun. I tried to switch to the pine bundles, but it was too late. So I just took the unbuffed attack. And my good old red invader just hit me with a full charged R2 right there. And I'll let him chase down our good old friend. And so the host makes a stand right here, right next to the Mimic, which I don't know why, considering that the demon can breathe fire up here, but the demon forgot to recalibrate his compass, and so now he's walking in place and shooting in the sky. And so here I've got the big old rat next to me, not much looks dead. And now I see where they're headed. So one thing I wanted to make more use of is this pine bundle. So you can see that most of the time I'll be hitting for, you know, like 100, and then as right there you just saw I hit for 200. So the damage boost you get on these pine bundles is absolutely ridiculous. Especially on the Drake Blood, which is why it's so good. I need to get regular pine bundles so I can have just, or resin, so I can have a longer duration buff, and then just switch the bundles whenever I need them. And here's the tactical swap to the parry shield, because I saw this guy is just one-handing that big old mace Vort's Great Hammer. And if there's anything that's more fun to parry than straight sword spam, it is people one-handing ultra weapons. So his friend is dead. Now this guy is a pure vigor monster. He eats R1s for breakfast and then heals them for dinner. He does not care. I roll through this to take some damage. And now, here's where I messed up a backstab attempt. I've almost never been hit in my entire career with the backswing of that weapon, until today. I always knew it existed, but I've never had it connect. And I wish he would have gotten crushed by that ball. And so that about wraps it up for the first round of low-level invasions. I've probably got 2 more sessions that I'm going to be working on, trying to edit and upload. And if you want to see those, make sure you like and subscribe, turn on notifications, you know, the whole kit and caboodle. And any improvements or any comments you want to add in about the video in general. So I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.